Mrs. Bates.
We are in the cellar of the mother's house from Psycho. What's so interesting is that the very disposition of mother's house, events took place in it at 3 levels. First floor, ground floor, basement. It is as if they reproduce the 3 levels of human subjectivity. Ground floor is ego. Norman behaves there as a normal son, whatever remains of his normal ego taking over. Up there, it's the superego, maternal superego, because the dead mother is basically a figure of superego.
Now, Mother, I'm gonna bring something up.
I am sorry, boy, but you do manage to look ludicrous when you give me orders.
Please, Mother.
No, I will not hide in the fruit cellar. You think I'm fruity, huh?
And down in the cellar, it's the id, the reservoir of these illicit drives. And so we can then interpret the event in the middle of the film when Norman carries the mother, or as we learn at the end, mother's mommy, corpse, skeleton, from the first floor to the cellar.
Won't do it again, not ever again. Now get out. I told you to get out, boy.
I'll carry you, Mother.
It's as if he is transposing her in his own mind as a psychic agency from superego to id.
Put me down. Put me down. I can walk on my...
Of course, the lesson of it is the old lesson elaborated already by Freud, that superego and id are deeply connected. The mother complains first as a figure of authority. How can you be doing this to me? Aren't you ashamed? This is a fruit cellar. And then mother immediately turns into obscenity. Do you think I'm fruity? Superego is not an ethical agency. Superego is an obscene agency bombarding us with impossible orders, laughing at us when, of course, we cannot ever fulfill its demand. The more we obey it, the more it makes us guilty. There is always some aspect of an obscene madman in the agency of the superego. We often find references to psychoanalysis embodied in the very relations between persons. For example, the 3 Marx brothers, Groucho, Chico, Harpo. It's clear, Groucho, the most popular one, with his nervous hyperactivity, is superego.
Well, that covers a lot of ground. Say, you cover a lot of ground yourself. You better beat it. I hear they're going to tear you down and put up an office building where you're standing. You can leave in a taxi. If you can't get a taxi, you can leave in a huff. If that's too soon, you can leave in a minute and a half. You know you haven't stopped talking since I came here?
Chico, the rational guy, egotistic, calculating all the time, is ego.
Chicolini, you're charged with high treason, and if found guilty, you'll be shot.
I object.
Oh, you object. On what grounds?
I couldn't think of anything else to say.
Objection sustained.
And the weirdest of them all, Harpo, the mute guy, he doesn't talk. Freud said that drives are silent. He doesn't talk. He, of course, is id.
Who are you guys? What are you doing in my room?
He's my partner, but he not speak. He's dumb and deaf.
The id in all its radical ambiguity. Namely, what is so weird about the Harpo character is that he's childishly innocent, just striving for pleasure, likes children, plays with children, and so on. But at the same time, possessed by some kind of primordial evil, aggressive all the time. And this unique combination of utter corruption and innocence is what the id is about.